Hey guys, this is Hawke bringing you another episode of Star Wars Galaxies Emulator. So, the last episode I actually crashed, but it gave me time to go ahead and gather a soup from my other character, which is great because now I can travel quicker. Got myself a backpack, and I was able to purchase a vibro-knuckler. Now this is the weapon that I will use once I get Terrascasi Novice. Pretty cool looking, yes it is. So let's go ahead and grind a little bit more on Pico Picos, as I need that wool and I need the experience overall. And maybe we'll make an Intimidate macro as well, as we were discussing in the previous video. Actually that looks... yes. So I was thinking about the discussion I was having about the Pistolier Fencer combination and how there's just so much variety in... oh, I have to go get trained, I forgot to do that. There's so much variety in this game, and you know, just so you know, there was just more than Pistolier Fencer you could do. You could do Carbineer, and if I think Carbineer would give you counterattack. And counterattack, I think, would be Swordsman, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, Swordsman would give you that as well. Oh, there we go. Killed that guy. Let's get some of this woolly hide. So, I'm definitely going to XP some more up the scout tree with this guy because I want to be able to gather resources. So what I've decided to do on my other character is make a doctor and then some sort of crafter. Not sure what yet. Uh-oh. I might get beat up here. You can't really avoid fighting two guys at once. Yeah, I love how things snap in this UI. It's actually very, very cool. Well, I hope I'm not getting beat up too bad here. Okay, well this guy's almost dead. Alright, good. So we're fine here, and then we should be able to go to this gentleman and beat up this Pico here without a problem. Let's get in. Oh, right, I have to make an Intimidate macro. But back to what I was saying. So, and then there's also, I think, Pikeman, which is really... I loved Pikeman. Pikeman was one of my favorite ones, and they use like you know, long staffs and long vibro axe or vibro lance. Long vibro axe was a better weapon, of course, but this one uses block, which was a great combo with Rifleman, because Rifleman is a very long distance you know, headshot, you know, type of attack, and it has probably the most powerful... what's going on here? It has probably the most powerful gun in the game, called the T21, which is just a gigantic looking rifle. It's just, I think the T21 story behind it is actually, it was mounted on some sort of, you know, vehicle, and then it's been somehow made into a, well, somehow, I don't know how they made it into a infantry weapon of some kind. That's just nuts. Everything about it. Let's peace out of there and let's go fight this guy. Alright, well, so it sucks that I just lost another Pico for some more woolly hide, but I guess I'm at 33, which isn't bad. That's 11 Picos I've had to kill. So now, not only could you know, stack these, you know, the Swordsman, Carbineer, the Pikeman, Rifleman, the Fencer, Pistolier, but you could also do a melee stack where you went Master Brawler completely for the Intimidate 2, because it has a longer Intimidate, and the Warcry, which is a longer pause. But you could combo stack Fencer, Pikeman, Terrascasi, so you would go up the Terrascasi tree for Master, Meditate, and Force of Will, which actually, I think it was just really for the Meditate feature, for power boost, and be able to heal yourself up, heal your own wounds through Meditate. which is awesome. And let's keep going here. Beating up this small cave here. Try to get some picos. So the melee stackers were I think even more popular than the pistolier, fencer, or combos like that. Now I personally liked Master Rifleman Swordsman, even though they didn't stack for the same defenses. Swordsmen have the ability to do mind attacks, and mind, part of your ham, like I explained before. Mind is really the only one that cannot be healed through conventional methods. I can heal health and I can heal action via stim pack with any sort of medic, or having any, you know, doctor, or even a combat medic. Just so you know what a combat medic is. These are people who can throw poisons, diseases, and heals into a wide area to heal a group. So it's a great support healer, you know, area healer. But they also have an ability called Heal Mind. And that was great, having a Master Combat Medic with you who could heal your mind, especially in PvP or PvE even. You know, if you're going up against a big, you know, difficult boss, and they're somehow hitting your mind pretty often. Like just now, I received, you know, 40 mind damage. But let's say that something hit me for 400 damage, I would be, you know, pretty scared. So having Master Combat Medic was great. Excuse me. Alright. So back from coughing up a lung and being, you know, coughing and just all the yucky stuff you could possibly have. Alright, let's go here and keep beating up these picos as we keep talking about different classes. So back to the brawler. So stacking a fencer, you know, Terrascasi meditate line, master fencer, and then taking swordsman for the defense to have more defense versus knockdown, so you don't get knocked down as easily. Ranged defense, defense against, you know, ranged weaponry. Melee defense, defense against melee. So that's just a chance to mitigate the damage, as well as, you know, have them miss you entirely. Now the great thing about states in this game is, you know, you can be knocked down. For instance, a Terrascasi master will always want to knock down his opponent, just because you're going to do more damage if they're knocked down, of course. That's just, you know, easy to understand. Now, there's also blind, where if you're blind, you have a higher chance of missing your attacks. You know, it's great as a fencer. You want to blind. Oops, type in there. As a fencer, you want to blind your enemy, especially if they're ranged or melee. It doesn't matter. It's just you have a better chance of dodging or having them miss their attack if you blind them properly. Oh, looks like I have a phone call coming in, so let me take a little break here. Alright guys, sorry, had to take that phone call. So here I am, about to die, it looks like, from these picos beating me up pretty bad. I mean, I'm down to 500 health out of 1200, and I have this guy down so much on mind, but he has quite a bit of health still. Thankfully his health is oh, there we go, good. That was a little scary actually. I think this melon, let me see, what does this melon do for me? There's a reason. Oh, health. Plus 50 for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Food is amazing in this game. You know, they create and they give buffs. Every food provides something different for you. It's pretty cool, actually. So you know what? Well, we rest, and of course, if you sit, pretty sure you regenerate your health quicker that way. So we're going to go ahead and make an intimidate macro because I want to start being able to intimidate these enemies here. So intimidates the little raindrops. Like I told you, the hardest part of making a macro is the dang icon, just because I'm OCD. Well, here it is. This is intimidate 1, I believe, and then this is intimidate 2. What's the difference? I actually don't know. I don't think there is one. To me, I know it's intimidate 1. Alright, so we're going to call this intimidate 1. Just because I'm thinking of maybe going Master Brawler with this character, and I'll do intimidate. So we want a UI action, right? We want to do a user interface action. We want to clear combat queue because we want to stop everything. Yes, we want to stop everything, and then go ahead and do intimidate because that's the first thing we want to do. And I believe it's intimidate 1 actually, right? / intimidate 1, yes. Alright, good. So that's intimidate 1. We got it. Actually, ooh, that might be intimidate 2 just because you saw the gradual difference in the way that the teardrops were. But then we have Warcry 1 as well. So let's do Warcry 1, and that's just the face with the lightning bolts. Let's see if you guys can help me. There we go. Nope. That's not it. That's got an exclamation point on the right. This has 2 lightning bolts. Face. Let's look for a face with a lightning bolt. There we go. Okay. So now this is Warcry 1. Actually, I feel like maybe I should do intimidate until it sticks, because I know that intimidate has a chance to fail, especially at the lower levels. So we might Warcry 1. You know what? We will do that. So we will make it loop. We will make it loop until. So you see that? So here's the difference with our with Star Wars Galaxies macros. You can add pauses here. So we're going to make it loop because I can always dump the macro. I believe I have dump set to Control S. Okay, good. And this is of course 2. This is 1. And dump Control S. So then 3, 4. So we're going to go ahead and create that Warcry 1 that way because we want to essentially pause 1 second and then loop it until it sticks to the enemy. And we're going to go ahead and test that. Alright, let's make sure we have it updated with our personal macros. Now there's center of being. Now actually, let's test center of being. Oh, you cannot center while sitting. So let's stand. I want to see how long you focus your thoughts on self-preservation. I want to see how long center of being lasts. Your thoughts drift away. So that's only 5 seconds. But since this is online, you need to excuse me, you need to understand that seconds might lag, etc. It might change. So I like to do 7 seconds if I remember right. We're going to call this COP. Right? So now we have UI action. We're going to clear combat queue every time because we want this to take priority. We're going to call this center of being 1, I believe. I think there's a 2. Oh, it's just center of being. Now this is automatic, and we're going to pause. You know what? Let's pause 8 seconds, and then we're going to macro. We're going to loop it. And we're going to loop it. So then we want center of being going. Now with this is going to cause a scenario where I can't have too many things looping. So see, this is where macros get tricky. Well, not tricky, but you know what? We're just going to leave it so it only tries it once. We're not going to loop it until it's 6 because I can just manually control that. I'm going to have to remember. I wish I still had my macros from long ago. This is really the only one I want looped. I don't want to loop this anymore. It's actually pretty annoying now that I think about it. So there's going to be a lot of key spamming, I guess. Yeah, I mean, but I don't like the fact that it's looping. The only one I want to loop is center of being. So now you focus your thoughts. Let's go and attack this. Wait, how am I too far away? Oh, it's 9 meters away. There we go. So now, peace out there, and let's go and see how this works. Let's drop an intimidate. Oh, intimidated him. Let's war cry him. Yep. Ferocious war cry. That's pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, a little bit of spam in here and there. Gonna have to. I actually don't know how to... Maybe I could just repeat the macro manually so it just keeps going with the... Or maybe I can add a pause that allows it... that won't clear the combat queue. Or maybe it just won't clear the combat queue. Maybe that's a trick. Maybe loop the unarmed lunge, but not clear the combat queue. See, we're working this out together, guys. We're figuring it out together, but too far to attack. Jeez. All right, so peace there, and I think we're just that. I think that's gonna be a trick. It's just not having the UI action clear combat queue, because then it'll just keep going unarmed lunge 1, unarmed lunge 1. Because see, every time I press it, it automatically, it doesn't allow me to even stack it on the queue. So that's pretty annoying. I love the names of Terskasi attacks, so I mean, right in Bantha. I mean, if you guys don't know what a Bantha is, look it up. But it's a hilarious looking woolly creature from Tatooine. Hilarious looking. So right in Bantha is an awesome name. I don't know when this happens though. That's always unique to me. Now a lot of people don't like having their UI set up this way. I personally love having a large radar. And 64 meters is the, you know, I think it's 65 meters or 64. I forget the furthest distance you can be attacked from. So that's why I like having it at 64 meters. Oh, Picos are attacking me. Whoa, 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 guys! I'm a peaceful explorer. Not here to fight. I'm not here to fight much. All right, there we go. Pico. Let's go. So, I was always saying, now this doesn't make it so I can bring up the other screens and fight at the same time. You know what? I'm not happy with this then. I need to remove that, and only things that I need to do immediately will have UI action clear combat queue. So now we're going to mark macro unarmed lunge because I need it to loop. Alright, guy. There we go. See, now it's just going to keep going. It's just going to keep going. But then I can go ahead and press 3 and resets it. Intimidates 1. There we go. I think that is the best thing to do. Now, the loop-in... Am I centered, though? I don't think I'm centered. Which is... That's cool. Why am I not centered, though? Oh, did I dump the macros, maybe? Yes, it looks like I did dump the macro. Oh, actually, no, I used the wrong center of being. Now that's why. That's what I get. Oh. Drop center of being. You focus. There we go. Drop an intimidate. Intimidated him. Do not hit as often. I thought intimidate reduced the damage, actually. I'm pretty sure it reduces the damage. I don't think it has to do with attack rates. Or chance rather, but whatever. It might also do that. I don't remember the math. You know, don't remember the math. Alright, good. I like what we've done so far, guys. I hope you do too. We're dropping Intimidate there. I like what we've done. Absolutely like what we've done here. Alright, good stuff. Now I can go ahead and well, not AFK, but oh, I dumped the macro. Control S dumps. I keep forgetting that. I keep going to press Control S to look at skills. That's why I just changed it. Well, we'll leave it that way. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I think I'm capped on XP now. Yeah, that sucks. I'm doing all this killing and not gaining any XP. So there's really no way for me to continue Center of Being. Continue Center of Being and stop unarmed lunge. That's curious. Maybe there is a way though. You know what? I could just bind dump, Control S, but then starts Center of Being, and eventually it'll auto-correct itself. You know what I mean? So if I hit Control S, it'll dump, it'll stop any macros, but then I'll have it load up a macro right after that command, the last command. I think that might work. I need to go find a trainer. Actually, this is one of the toughest things to do. We're going the right way. Yes, I actually need to set up the mission terminal. Let's go to terminals, mission terminal, and yep, there's one right there. No. Oh, that's a rebellion mission terminal. Alright, well, we'll just create waypoint there. Mission terminal. That works. Oh, see, every time I hit Control S, it dumps. Alright, let's see if. Then we'll do macro COB at the end. And we'll see if that works. Yes! So every time it'll try and center being, but if I'm already center, you know, if the delay hasn't finished yet for center being, and it doesn't matter, it won't allow me to, but then it'll eventually loop back and try again when it is available. So I like this. It's worked out pretty well. So just constantly run in center. Now centered will get better as I level up. It will increase. I'm not even sure if it's actually really helping me at this level yet, but so let's look for a brawler trainer here. Just looking for unarmed one. So we're gonna go ahead and yell at the planet here. We're looking for training unarmed one. And now this is just a good way. You know, people are gonna be nice. People will be nice this way. I'm just sure someone. And there we go, Silent Bob. And then we just thank him. And there we go, Silent Bob. What a good guy. Taught me unarmed one. Now we're gonna tip Silent Bob 50 credits. And we thank him. Such great emotes in this game. There really is. Alright, let's find some south missions of Pico Picos here, right? This is what we're going to do again. And that's because of the woolly hide. So dang good. I don't want to travel that far. Southeast, Pico Pico Lair, southeast. We'll take it. So anything else southeast? Pico Pico Lair, southeast. There we go. Taking it. And that's quick and easy, and this is how we'll level up. And of course, I'm not going to record me grinding every day, you know, every episode.